welcome to AI Entrepreneurship. And we're here to make sure you gain a startup mindset. So we're going to talk about some different industries and different AI applications. We'll review the 4 waves of applications already in the market today. Then we'll highlight some companies and some industry sectors where AI is flourishing. We'll review each of the 4 waves of applications and present you with examples. So you ready? Let's start with the most obvious one first. Internet AI. We're all familiar with Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Spotify, Apple Music, and Airbnb. All these companies are in the same game, making recommendations based on your watching, listening, or traveling habits. These recommendations create what marketers refer to as stickiness. It provides a positive experience for the customer, which removes the task of searching and the time related to that. We want to give the customer an experience that is so comfortable that they'll continue to use their services. So these added little gesture features are worth millions of dollars, and they gradually appeal to changing the behaviors of consumers. That is stickiness. And this is just one example of stickiness. These companies want to employ many more techniques to give us that same feeling of convenience and comfort. More and more leading companies are using Internet AI techniques, and we're going to discuss some of these in the future lessons. Business AI can be defined as anything that handles large numbers of inquiries or requests. So we've seen the banks and the insurance companies deploy these technologies with much interest. Conversational AI is a form of AI that allows people to communicate with applications, websites, and devices, and everyday human-like natural language. This is through voice, text, touch, or gesture. For customers, it allows fast interactions, guiding them and using their own words and their terminologies and reinforcing the efficiency of the service. So that's what the banks and the insurance companies want. Chatbots, for example, talk to their customers, and they give them basic information that would normally be delivered through an agent. Again, that's one of those repetitive types of tasks. Now, this does not have to take human time, and it delivers a better data feedback to the bank too for their databases, and that improves how the data is collected and what they can do with it. Perceptive AI is related most often to facial recognition and object recognition. SenseTime is one of the leaders in facial recognition, and they can act to monitor specific people or groups of people. And then there's object recognition, which is used right now for sorting garbage and recycling plastics, not something most humans want to do. Now let's move on to autonomous AI. This includes robots and autonomous vehicles. You're all familiar with Elon Musk's Tesla and the self-driving car and what has caused a boom in electric car development. There's over 400 companies globally working on different types of autonomous vehicles, all with an AI focus. But think of some of the other spillover effects, like Tesla Corporation being able to map most of the roads across the US using captured data from their customer travels. Those are the values that sometimes we don't see when we employ AI. Now, robotics is also considered autonomous AI. So you've seen some of the specific business applications that we're experiencing globally today. Let me explain briefly what is known as the AI value chain, or who's making money on AI now. It starts at the chip level. Companies like Intel and NVIDIA, and even Apple's making their own chips now. Very quickly, we move into what was called the platform or infrastructure level. Companies like AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Then above that are companies that are providing platform frameworks to build upon and are above the infrastructure levels. Enterprise platforms like Salesforce and HubSpot that provide not only sales input and storage and tracking, plus other people management platforms, marketing services tools, and cybersecurity. These are all part of that enterprise level. Then we get into specific industry tools and service solutions. That's getting very specific. Finally, the mega corporations have their own worldwide platforms, and countries are doing the same thing. They're all placing an emphasis on AI. Study this 7-layer value chain on your own and look into any companies that interest you. We'll move ahead and examine some industry-specific solutions now, and I believe you'll find that interesting. In retail and hospitality, it's been a particularly helpful thing, AI. In fact, a company known as Soul Machines has made it their business to build androids modified to male or female, and they can have a conversation with a human being. Think of having your own customer service operator at your beck and call. In healthcare, we've seen recently that AI has played a very big role in what they call disease surveillance, resulting in predictions of new virus strains and hotspots globally. AI has also helped with immunology solutions. In this time of the pandemic, speed to market is absolutely critical. Oxford-based Exscientia is the first to put an AI-discovered drug into human trials. Drug discovery has traditionally been very slow, Dr. Brown told BBC. I've been doing this for 45 years, and I've got 3 drugs to the market. But AI is proving so much faster. It has taken several weeks to gather all the data we need, and we have even got new information in the last few days. So we're now at a critical mass. The algorithms ran over Easter, and we'll have the output for 3 methods that are drug testing solutions in the next 7 days. That's an enormous improvement. That should make us all feel a bit better about the tracking of coronavirus and some of the solutions that are coming soon. The diagnostic AI and video recognition AI and vaccine research and development are probably the top focuses in healthcare today. AI is being used extensively in agriculture. Drones take part in gathering data, and there are apps now to spot diseases and identify areas of attention that farmers need to see. Finally, let's touch on AI for shipping and logistics. In our lifetimes, we have seen the evolution of the fastest delivery systems in the world, from FedEx to UPS to DHL, and even the smallest companies that do deliveries. AI for these companies is about using forecasting, shipping prices, loads, and automating vehicles in warehouses even. Testing AI-driven drones for delivery. So that's the state of logistics, and it's going to go further. But we need to get more experts into the field, and we're counting on you for that. Thank you. I'll see you at the next lesson.